So this is Nick. Say hi.
Hello. And this is Jennifer.
And this is Jennifer.
Hello.
And that's Sam. He's the seller's agent.
Hello. Is there anyone there?
No, I'm just videotaping.
Oh, you're videotaping.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to upload it
I-
so they can
oh,
both
I
watch
thought
it.
you were- I
Because
thought
they're
you
all
were-
in different
I
places.
thought
And
we were FaceTiming.
No.
Don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing.
I don't
You're
have
laughing
a,
at me.
I don't have an iPhone. So.
Okay.
And then your
All
other
right.
report should be in your inbox.
So, just point the camera right over here.
Okay.
Overall, the house is in good shape. It's got a few little odds and ends that need some attention, but structurally it's fine. It doesn't have a lot of crazy add-ons. There's not a lot of work done to it. This is what the roof structure looks like. This is the original conventionally framed roof. It's in good condition overall. You can see all the parts and pieces are there. Now, if you look closely right here, you'll see this piece of wood going from left to right horizontally.
Mm-hmm.
That's called a collar tie. You can see another one down there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then what they've done is they've removed a couple of the collar ties for storage. You can see there was one cut off that goes used to go right across here.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one 2 or 3 rafters down that's laying over here. You can see the nails where somebody just knocked it out of the way. So we want to reinstall those.
Okay.
And what the collar ties do is, I'll draw you a little picture. This is the foundation, and these are the walls. And this is a conventionally framed roof. So the rafters go like this. The roof structure naturally pushes down on the walls, which naturally pushes the walls out, right?
Okay.
So it wants to push the walls out and collapse to the ground. So what the collar ties do is they prevent that from happening.
Okay.
So they resist these forces pushing out. So those are important pieces
Yes.
to have back. But there's only 2 of them out. So
Oh, okay.
It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Now this is the right side of the garage door trim. You can see there's a little bit of water damage there. That's nothing crazy. And then the exterior door here from the kitchen to the patio has got interior grade hinges on the outside of the house. So you can see they pop out easily, and the whole door will just fall out in the patio.
Okay.
So what we want to do here is we have 2 options. Replace these with exterior grade hinges with caps on the bottom, which you can't do this, or put a set screw. Open the door, and on the inside of the hinge, put a little set screw in there, and that keeps the hinge pin from being taken out.
Okay.
We saw that on your house
We did
too.
see
Yeah, brand new house.
Funny, he mentioned that he was gonna change these on this house, like, even whatever. It's,
You didn't get around to it.
Right.
So the seals are beginning to slip in the rear left window. That's what this little piece of material is here. And then,
Couldn't get to some of those windows.
yeah, we couldn't get to some of those windows just because there's furniture in front of them.
Oh,
We
yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
get the
yeah.
blinds open. And then we've got a little bit of vegetation in contact with the roof and the house, so we just want to trim this away. Now the grade on this house slopes back toward the house all the way around, which is very common in these older neighborhoods. What we want to do is adjust the grade so that water flows away from the house. We don't want water standing around the foundation. It damages the concrete and it's conducive to termite activity. Now this is on the rear patio. You can see there's a little low place right here where water will pond after it rains. So 2 options are to live with it or put some drainage in there and
Okay.
get that water out. This is what the shingles look like. These are 3-tap dimensional shingles. They're in very good shape. This is what the rear porch roof covering is. It's a mineral surface torch down material. It's also in very good shape. Now I did notice a couple of roof leaks. Oh, these are the gutters need to be cleaned. And then these are the gas vents where they come up through the roof. So this is the actual gas vent pipe, and this is the flashing, the roof flashing. What's missing here is a little collar that goes around that space because that caulk will eventually deteriorate and then there'll be a space there. So we don't want to rely on caulk to keep our ceiling dry. Now we've got a couple of water stains here that are, you can see there's a water stain. This is in the front. When you go up in the attic and look over to your left, you can see water dripping down into the insulation. And there's an old water stain here on the family room ceiling. I'm thinking that based on the condition of the roof, that these are old water stains. But I'm still going to recommend you have a roofer just come check it out
Okay.
because there's There's really no reason to believe that it's leaking now because
Yeah.
it's very well done roof. But
Yeah,
just to be sure.
Okay.
This is leakage at the guest bathroom sink faucet. You can see there's a little bit of water streaming down there. That's an easy fix. We want to seal all the cracks in the grout and tile to prevent water intrusion. The master bedroom shower surround seal needs to be adjusted to be able to close the door. You can see there's a little tab of it sticking out there. The master bathroom sink faucet is loose, so we want to secure that to the countertop. And then we need anti-siphon devices on the hose bibs, which is very common. This house has some of the original cast iron drain, waste, and vent line. So I'm going to recommend that you have it scoped. I put the name of the plumber and his telephone number right there for you. He charges $250 for that, but it's a very good investment.
Okay.
I would recommend it. We've got a minor leak at the master sink drain. You can see it's leaking right there. We want to fix that. The water heater is a 2018 model 40-gallon electric water heater. This one. And then this tank is a little solar supplement. There's a
That's
tiny
what
little
we were
solar
wondering.
panel up
Yeah.
on the roof. And it's so what this tank does is that system warms up water. This tank stores it, so the water is a little bit warmer when it goes into
Oh,
it.
okay.
So it keeps the energy cost down a little
Okay.
bit. This is the gas furnace. I'm sorry, the gas water heater. We want to secure these joints with screws,
Okay.
right? And I didn't make a note of this in the report, but in that closet on the right rear, they're storing the chlorine tablets for the pool. So there's a lot of heavy chlorine gas in there. And that chlorine gas interacts with the copper. See how it's turning it green?
Yes.
It'll start to corrode this. So it's best just to store those out by the pool equipment and get them away from the house because
Okay.
that gas is pretty
Yeah.
noxious. The water pressure is good. Main water shutoff valve is on the front of the house. The gas meter is on the back of the house. This is the electric system. It's a 200 amp overhead. It's in the rear of the house, and you can see the main conductor goes right through that tree right there. So we want to get those branches trimmed away so they don't knock the power
Does
out. in the
APS
storm.
do it, or you have to do
I'm
it
not
yourself?
sure. I think APS owns it right till it gets to the house. So that's
Okay.